This is New Earth Activation, 7th May 2018. This activation will help us to flow and function on New Earth. Now, why do we see an activation of New Earth as important? Because we see that this is where everything leads to, the final blueprint from where we are to live and operate from as the old earth is passing away. We see this as more like an endgame where most suns start living and operating out of new earth, thus creating a tipping point. So what we'll do is we'll start with the activation. We honor the Godhead. We open up all our gates. We invite and honor wisdom and her handmaidens, the seven spirits of God, the men in white linen. Now, how do we step onto new earth? We can visualize anything that would help us to get there. We could picture Jesus as a door that you step into, and on the other side of that door is new earth. Or you could simply just turn your attention to new earth. And it doesn't really matter whether you know what it looks like or not. We go by faith. And we just relax and we choose to operate from out of rest. You take a look around, and what do you see or what do you sense is in this place? What do you hear? What do you smell? What do you feel in this environment? What does your body look like? Because many see our bodies morphing here, and we take on different forms at different times, maybe depending on what we're doing. Are there people around? Do you sense trees, birds, animals? Do you sense a city, houses? What do you feel like creating over here? If anyone sees or senses anything, please feel free to share.
I'm sensing plowed ground.
What's really interesting is that even even when I'm actually doing my daily stuff, when I'm at home, I'm not really on New Earth, so to speak. I'm not encountering it consciously. I can actually see stuff getting pulled in, even though, and then I realize I'm still there on New Earth, when I'm doing my daily routine. So I think somehow our spirits know that this is the place that we ought to live from and operate from and learn how to function in this environment.
I think that's why I was seeing the plowed ground. We've been there recently. I've been there recently, and
Yeah.
I think my lesson right now that I'm learning here, the stage I'm in is learning how to farm here. How seed time and harvest is probably about where I am right now in the process.
I have seen birds here, but they were not anything I created. So I assume that they're probably stuff that other people may have created. What do you all think?
I get the feeling like there's no boundaries, it's infinite, that all the heavens are at our fingers, that we have complete access to everything.
Yes, it's all one. You get that feeling of oneness and being one. It's not really like being on the old earth, like you're here on a planet. It's so much more than that. There's this oneness with everything.
There's a sense of a brand new, fresh start here too, though.
Yes.
And I have a sense that I am New Earth. That is
Yeah.
actually me, myself here. Yet it's not me. It's more than me. And it's all, I don't know how to say it, but it's all in me and I'm in it.
Yes. Yes.
And it's like I can just desire something, stay my mind on it, to desire, to want it, to really want it, and then I see it appearing.
I also see that the more governmental actions we do here, the more it's going to enable other people to enter New Earth more easily. It's going to allow that flow to come in of the ecclesia.